Hey everybody, I'm Lindsay Adler and I'm a portrait and fashion photographer based in New York City. As a fashion photographer, I'm always on the go. I'm shooting in the studio, I'm shooting on location, I'm shooting a runway show. And one of the things that's very important to me are really portable, really easy to set up, and inexpensive modifiers. And that's what we're going to talk about right now. I'm going to show you how to create a really beautiful, glowing, and ethereal beauty look without having to use 3 or 4 or 5 different studio strobes, but instead a single speed light and a little bit of creativity. I have my subject standing in front of a window. Now what I want you to do is I want you to look at her jaw and the sides of her face. Can you see that light wrapping around? That is going to help give me the ethereal look. The modifier that I'm going to use is going to be my FlashBender 2 XL Pro. And that larger FlashBender is now going to be like a big white reflective panel. If you shoot a speed light as a bare bulb, that speed light is going to be very, very harsh and it's going to be very, very small. So what you do in this instance is when you bounce the light into it, it makes it a much larger light source. And so now it's going to be much softer and a much better modifier for this ethereal look. So I've raised the light up a little bit so it's a more flattering angle for her face. So really, it's just about getting that right mix of light between the background, the light on her face, and the speed light. So I'm really close to that ethereal look I was going for. I have the soft light on her face, I have that glowing light from behind, but there's a little bit of shadow underneath her chin and her nose, and there's nothing wrong with shadow, but if I'm going for something really glowing, maybe I want that shadow to be a little bit softer, not quite as dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my model hold a reflector. Considering that we're trying to go for soft and ethereal, you might want to add a diffusion panel, because what that's going to do is it's going to soften down that light a little bit more. So if you want a one light setup for really beautiful ethereal look, all you need is a speed light with the FlashBender 2 XL Pro. You can add a diffuser if you want just a little bit softer. Put your subject in front of a window and add a reflector.